independent hoe, I'm all about my businesses. I consistently continue to bring energy and known to keep it popping like I'm full of electricity. Try to hold me out, I wish you would have the audacity. Take a rap laxative, now I'm shitting on the industry. Self-made, not a title, cause it's my identity. And wear it on my skin like it's a part of my ethnicity. Mary keep on blowing like instruments in the symphony. That keep a player buzzing like Twitter when you mention me. Being 100's a everyday living tendency. And ain't faced by hating, it makes me increase my intensity.
YouTube world, what's good? Salute to y'all on a hump day. We are NFL Eve away from actually kicking off the NFL season. And what better way to start with what they say, the America's bird versus America's team. You know what I'm saying? What good way to start it off that way next Thursday as we get the Eagles and the Cowboys to kick it off. Of course, the Eagles get to drop their banner for the second time in their franchise history. We haven't tasted nothing like that in 30 years, which is understood, but we still do know what it kind of feels like, but much is what it is. They drop their banner and we gonna get ready to go ahead and play some football out there. You know what it is, the one-man 4,000 flavor of DFW sports. Man, I'm just a super fan from the DFW land. Y'all see the decor in the background. Y'all see how we represent everybody in the DFW. But Cowboy Edition, spit your game, talk your ish. Basically, these are predictions and are just how the game is going to feel. Like I said, tomorrow we will be live streaming the game. I've been going back and forth if I was going to go to AT&T Stadium or not. It is going to be a free watch party. It is supposed to be cool out there. It would be good to get some content that way, but you know what? We might not even do that. We might just do something different. So we might just, digress and just go ahead and keep it at the crib, keep it scheduled like the way we had it scheduled, and basically just do our thing here and just live stream and, see what happens in week one. This season, I've been trying to shed a lot of optimism about the Cowboys season, especially this opening game coming forward. I mean, just the more and more you look at it, it's just going to be a tall task for this Cowboys team, not only just in this game, but for the season to come. And let's just be real. Let's be real. And if you haven't subscribed already, hit that notification bell for your boy one time. We about 40 subscribers away from 3,000 from 3 stacks. So, go ahead and do your boy one time and, share the content one time and see if we can get over that 3,000. My goal is to get over at least 3K by the end of this year, which I should up that, but hopefully we try to get to 1 million views by the end of this year, get over 3,000 subscribers and, try to keep the channel rolling. But, we're going to keep a lot of Dallas Fort Worth content, especially as it comes this football season. Looking at the beginning of the season, it was clear to see that this team had a lot of question marks. And you're going up against a team that doesn't have that many question marks. They're returning a lot of their squad already from their Super Bowl team. A lot of them locked up in contracts. They still added more pieces to what they got going. I mean, everything what it looks like, and with the Cowboys having a new offensive line at the right, a new offensive lineman at the right guard situation. You got, Tyler Guyton is healthy, so Tyler Guyton will play. Only I believe he'll be on a snap count, but still he will play. That will kind of help Nathan Thomas come, not put all the barrel on him, but you got that itch situation going right there. So you got a right guard situation that's most likely going to be a rookie that gets the start. And then you got a tackle who's playing, but he's not fully, he's missed a lot of camp. He's not fully healthy, basically at 100%. So that's good question marks where you could ask right there. What is Dak basically coming off his hamstring injury? There's a lot of questions that you're sitting here and you're asking yourself about the Dallas Cowboys. You're just like, bro, that's a lot of questions just right there. How's Dak going to bounce back? I know y'all got George Pickens, but how is Dak going to bounce back from the hamstring injury? Can he stay healthy is another question. Is the running backs that you have in the backfield, is your running back room good enough to help this offense basically sustain some consistency of being at least a top 10 offense? some things that's question marks that you're asking. Oh, let's get to the defensive side. Defensive side. I mean, you just traded one of your pass rushers that made a difference in the makings in Michael Parsons. So, you didn't traded that. You do bring Kenny Clark in. You got Marshawn Nealon that you're banking on, along with Sam Williams, who is coming off an ACL injury. Your linebacking core until you got Demarion Overshown, who's being shelved right now. Okay. How are the linebackers going to play in place of him? You did bring Kenneth Murray. You brought in Jack Sanborn. How are they going to work in Eberflus's defense? On top of that, you got Mears Leofau. Can he make that second-year jump? Which I think we all liking. Yeah, I think we take a big liking in the Maurice Leofau, but can he take that second jump? See, these are a lot of questions that you have going. Trayvon Diggs, he's healthy. He is off the injured list. He will actually be playing now. It'd be snap count, but he is going to be playing. So your 3 cornerback rotation is basically going to be Elam on the outside, Diggs on the outside, with Bland basically in the slot is how they're going to do it. And then however many whatever the snap count is for Trayvon Diggs, they'll work accordingly. But that's what you got right there. The safeties is what it is. But you're just looking at it, okay, you get better stopping the run, but what do you do stopping the pass? You know what I'm saying? As I see my big brother joined in the chat one time. I have been sitting here doodling. What's good up here? What's good, big bro? Talk to him 2 times.
Nothing much, man. So
NFL Eve, man.
Getting ready
NFL
to crank
Eve.
it up.
Yeah, it's NFL Eve.
It is.
We here to,
Yeah, it is.
And I'm going over. Yeah, man. I'm going over everything, and I'm just like, bruh, I'm trying to hold optimism for the Cowboys. It's just too many questions.
Been waiting since January.
Yeah, facts.
February.
Been waiting to turn the page, and now it's here. And I've been trying to find every way to find out how the Cowboys are going to win this game, because they have way more question marks than they do the Philadelphia Eagles, because the Eagles basically, they might have question marks, but not like we do. You hear me? Big bro, you hear me? I don't think he's getting the sound coming through.
No, I think the Eagles are pretty solid all the way around. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
No, I was saying that the Eagles have lost some people, but that's about it. Just on deep, you know what I'm saying? They lost a lot of key defensive personnel. But other than that, I mean, they still got. I mean, trust me, it makes me sick to my stomach to say it, but they got the best offensive line in the game, arguably the best running back in the game, the best wide receiver tandem in the game. Goddard is a top 5 tight end. You know what I'm saying? And Harry Roseman act like the salary cap is a myth.
Unfortunately. So it's very hard to find the Cowboys victory up in here, huh?
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
If we can create some soft boxes, if there's a way, you know what I'm saying, I love the Adoree Jackson versus George Pickens matchup. If we get that matchup, I like the Cowboys' chances. You know what I'm saying? But they only get that opportunity when the Eagles have to bring pressure.
Yeah.
Because if they can get there with 4, it's going to be a long night for Dak. If they can do what they did in the Super Bowl and just drop 7 and get there with 4, yeah, man.
Yeah, you're just going to have to be patient. You're just going to have to be patient. And I know a lot of people are saying, they want to see the Cowboys establish a run game, but that's just a big question mark for me, because that's something you haven't been able to do good here the last few years. And stopping the run is something that Philly does good the last couple of years. I don't see why you wouldn't want to test that, but I've been saying from the jump, bro, this season from the beginning is going to be on Dak, bro. However you slice it. Go ahead, bro. Is he going to be able to read Vic Fangio defense?
He got to slay the dragon sometime. Got to slay the dragon sooner or
definitely
later.
on that.
So I mean, he didn't do it when he was in Denver, so he got to do it sometime later.
Nah, I mean, like I said, they swear Javonte Williams is the guy.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna have to see it to believe it.
Yeah, me too.
But they swear up and down he's the guy. He's gonna be able to tote it. But I just don't think this is the week for it. I've said from the jump, Dak, bro. And I'm a big Dak guy, but it's about time for you, bro. 10 years in the league, bro. You're getting paid a lot of money. You only got us 2 playoff victories to show for it. Now I know a lot of it is not his fault, but you got an extra offensive weapon. If Schottenheimer is in his bag and he used Kevontae Turpin and Hunter Lupic, like I think he can have a game plan for him. Dak, you're gonna have to carry it, bro. What do y'all think about Hunter Lupic getting his, extension?
I think this is a good move. You know what I'm saying? I think they should use him like they use the fullback in San Fran.
Mm-hmm.
I like him getting a 2-year deal. I like it.
I like it. I feel like he deserves a little pay bump.
Yeah.
Because when he's asked to perform, he performs.
Yeah, most definitely.
So do you see Shotty using him a little bit more this year?
I do.
Especially in this game.
I do.
I would like him. I would hope he do. But if he don't,
I hope he do too.
I mean, I think we all had this game as a L anyway.
But if you're trying to be positive, knowing it's the first game of the season, what are you thinking is the keys for the Cowboys to win it? I think it'd be the Eagles getting too cute. Since we don't got Micah Parsons, they want to start drop back and pass.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
I don't think Jalen Hurts already got him a Super Bowl, so why not prove if he can pass now?
Nah, they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna let him cook, bro. It's not Russ. Nah.
I mean, they still got the weapons on the outside too.
Yeah, but they run through Saquon. Everything run through Saquon.
That's what you're saying, that helps them.
Yeah, everything.
Now, can Saquon stay healthy though?
I mean, he should be able to. He did last year.
That was the first time in how many?
I mean,
I believe he's in his 8th season too.
Yeah.
Who?
He's what, 28?
Who was that?
Saquon.
Oh.
It is what it is. Can he stay healthy, tote the mail again? How y'all feel about Diggs and Tyler Guyton being healthy?
I like it. I wouldn't play Tyler Guyton.
I was about to say I wouldn't play either one of them.
I play Diggs, but I wouldn't play. I wouldn't play Tyler Guyton.
I wouldn't play Diggs.
I'll play Diggs. You need him.
I disagree with you. I'm sorry. I disagree with you.
Okay.
Cool.
No, why would? Okay, so what's the reason why you would play Diggs or why you wouldn't play Diggs? Whoever want to go first.
I wouldn't play Diggs just for the simple fact that we ain't seen him at practice. He ain't did nothing in camp. We just gonna throw him in there and for this game. I mean, with no reps, no nothing. Come on, y'all.
I mean, he been practicing for the past week, bro. They're just coming out and saying. But he's been practicing for the last week, bro.
And your reason to play him is because
you gonna need him on the outside because you don't have a good corner on the outside. If Deron Bland is playing in the nickel, you gonna need another corner on the outside.
I mean, but he is gonna be on a
pitch count. Yeah, he'll be on the pitch count. Yeah.
And I guess that's kind of where, big bro, I can see your point. If he's going to be limited anyway, you might as well not even play him. That's where I can understand it. But then I can understand, like, bro,
you need all hands on deck right now.
You need all hands on deck. That's
I'm not trying to, big bro. I'm just saying you need all hands on deck, bro.
I feel you, but I feel like it's a long season, and I'd much rather not take the chance, get him a good week or 2 weeks of practice in. Excuse me, y'all. Get him a good 2 weeks of practice in, and then allow him to play then. I'm not about to sit up here and blow a $90 million cornerback just because he wants to play in week one coming off of an ACL. And he hadn't practiced. He hadn't been in any games, no nothing. He didn't get no preseason, none of that.
Well, none of them got preseason reps. That's the question I was gonna ask y'all.
Yeah, that's how I
What
feel.
offense do you think is gonna be more rustier? The Cowboys offense or the Philadelphia Eagles offense? Because I don't think I'm not mistaken. Did the Eagles quarterbacks play? Did Jalen Hurts play? Did AJ Brown play? Did Smith play? Did offensive line play in the preseason?
I didn't watch none of them in the preseason, so I couldn't tell you that. But what makes me nervous is I don't want to say nervous. You're still with a new offense, and it's not like it got any reps. It had a
Right.
scrimmage, but it's not like it got reps.
Reps. I got
Oh, which offense will come out rustier?
you. Yeah.
It's hard to say if our offense, Dak ain't played since last October or something like that.
Yeah, I would at least got him a rep or two in. That's just me though.
I'm just saying he been out for a good
A
minute.
good minute. Yeah. I would at least got him a series in.
I think it's gonna be our offense because I think you know what our identity is. Basically, they're gonna have to throw it. We know what Philly's identity is. It's easy to establish a run
I think
game.
we're gonna
You know
run the
what I'm saying?
ball in Philly though.
I think it's way easier to do that. Courtney, what up now? What up now? So y'all basically just like y'all just gonna watch this game and just be ready for the Cowboys to get steamrolled over. Do y'all think at least will be close?
No. This the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody earn their meal.
Yeah, everybody get paid to play this. So I'm thinking it's gonna be something like 28-20.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? More than a touchdown, but not
They
a blowout.
cover the spread, you're saying.
They cover the spread. At least. What's the
8
spread
and a
anyway?
half. 8 and a half.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 8 and a half.
Yeah.
Without Michael, it's 8 and a half.
It started out at 7, and then once Michael got
7.
traded, it went to 8 to 8.5.
8 and a half, yeah.
Wow.
Which makes the betting that much more, enticing.
Ain't lying. That 8.5 is a huge spread.
Y'all saying we getting mashed. We ain't got no chance.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to say it, the only chance you got is on phone, man.
Is it?
Big Dak guy. I'm a big Dak guy, but it's about time, bro.
Is it? It's that time. You got to what the old boy used to say, Drew. You have to poop or get off the pot.
I'm trying to tell you, it's about time, bro. Like
it's about that time. Because I mean, we've given you no defense. You are at this point.
He's in a Tomo phase.
Expect that to be Joe Burrow NFC. He gonna put up his best. He gonna put up his best statistical season, and we're gonna go 8-9.
I ain't gonna say that because if Joe got a pass rush over there, so no, I'm not gonna say that.
The NFC East is always funny. It's always funny. Just when you think you know something about the NFC East, you get surprised.
Yeah.
The team is liable to be surprised. And I think a lot of people is actually going out there and saying Cowboys they mostly had them third, but they might they started to pick steam up on the Giants. I have the Cowboys finishing last. I think after that Michael Parsons trade, I think they picking us last. So it's just one of those, bruh.
They expect, and they also, I think they also count on Jackson Dart to do something. He'll be starting before the season ends.
which gives more hope. And this is where I'm saying more of Dak, bro. You came in, you had offensive line, you had run game. Then they gave you receivers. Then the defense got better. Bruh, gave you the money twice. You didn't only gave us 2 playoff victories. Come on, bro. You're gonna have to do something because
I think that defense gonna do something tomorrow night. That's what I think.
we hoping
I
so.
mean, we
I
hope.
think they can set the edge way more better this year.
I do too.
You know what, man?
Which was they probably.
I just hope 41, dude we drafted from Boston College. I just hope he's what he. I'm hoping that he was supposed to be Michael's replacement. I'm hoping that's what we drafted him for.
It's gonna take a year or two.
Michael didn't take a year or two.
Yeah, Michael had already. He had that though.
Hmm.
Michael had that. He was doing that in Penn State.
He
was doing linebacker and defensive end at Penn State.
And that's what they should have been doing with Mike. We had this conversation plenty of times, bro. Why don't you line him up? Anyway, Micah gone.
Yeah.
Looking, as we got Hoodlum up in there, he said this game is going to tell us all we need to know. I mean, it is week 1. It depends how it looks.
Yeah.
But he's really agreeing and he's looking out for the O-line and D-line. Basically, that is the vibe of all of this. How does Tyler Booker, got a lot of Tylers on the squad, how does Tyler Booker really fare in this matchup?
Offensive line full of Tylers.
Tyler Texas in the house.
Yeah, he the key to the offensive line. He's the key to the offensive line. He makes
everything on a rookie. They normally don't miss with offensive linemen. They don't really miss.
Everything go. He gonna make Steele better, and he gonna get him some ass if things ain't going right. So yeah.
So with that being said, Dak, you should be damn near putting up an MVP year. Offensively, I think he really got the weapons, bro.
Now listen, he gonna get beat tomorrow night. Let's be
honest. If they get forced in a bad situation, yeah.
Yeah.
If they start out slow and come out behind, I think that's the key to this whole operation is Dak starting off fast because against good teams, if they get behind and that pressure gets on them against good teams, bro, we know what's gonna happen. That pressure gets too much. It's just against good teams. Bad teams, he'll come back. Some good teams he will, not all good teams, but more times than not against good teams. If they come out, if we 3 and out and we can't stop nobody, oh shit, we almost in trouble.
We've seen the story before.
Yeah. So it's basically, can y'all come out? I said this yesterday. Can they come out, start out fast? We already know getting across the 50-yard line, that's automatic 3 points. We already know.
Yeah. Long we got 17. That's
you get across the 50. That's automatic 3 points.
Especially at AT&T.
It's an automatic 3 points you get across the. Maybe I don't even say across the 50. You get to the 50.
What the weather supposed to be like in Philly tomorrow?
It's supposed to be raining, I think.
What?
I think it's supposed to be raining.
Not conducive.
All in all, I think we win. Eagles secondary is barbecue. And this has been my theme from the jump. I'm like, bro, Dak gonna have to throw that boy 40 times, bro.
Nah, he throw it 40
times. Hey, I would say the same thing, but I think one of the keys to the game, man, if the Eagles are able to get there with 4, like they were in the Super Bowl, they blitzed like twice in the Super Bowl. And I think they had 7 sacks. They were getting there with 4 people. If they're able to do something like that with us, bro, man,
we in trouble.
Dak, I hope your hamstrings is good because the way you can beat that, you're gonna have to probably run. You're gonna probably have to do that. If the running game can give me 4 yards a pop, I think we got them. Now, what's your to say it's a success because the Eagles are power football focus last year graded them out as number 2 at stopping the run. And I think last year we were bottom of the barrel at running the football.
We were 31st. We were next to last.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have a rushing touchdown last year. No, we had one.
We had
I think
more
we
than
had
one,
one
didn't
touch. We had one rushing touchdown last year.
That's pitiful.
Piss po.
Yeah. But to say you had a successful day running the football, what is your yard total that you're thinking of?
100 to 150.
Sugar, we not getting there.
Oh, no. I'm saying, I mean, on a typical day, if you rush for 100 yards, between 100 and 150 yards, you had a good running game that day.
But what
Anything
do you
over
think would be
150
good against?
is,
What do you think would be good against the Eagles defense? I think last year they gave up like barely over 80 yards a game.
I think we can get 85 yards, we good shape.
If you can get about 85 to 95 yards out of that,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
I
that
say,
means you're
I'm
moving
gonna
the
say
chains good enough.
I'm gonna say 75 to 85. 75 to 95. That's right. 75 to 95.
I'm right there with you. I go about 85, 90. You get that, you're moving it. And that's what it's going to be all about
You're
because, like
moving
you
the
said, we
chains.
can get to the 50
Yeah.
past the 50-yard line. You at least got 3, but it's just going to be about moving it. Like you say, if you're rushing 4, the check downs is just going to have to be there, and you're just going to have to take them and make something happen. Don't hold the ball too long, but just take what they're going to give you, and just when we get in the red zone, that's just going to have to be the difference. You have a George Pickens now in the red zone, so now it's just the Eagles put us in situation. We already know, keep them out of 4th and 2 situation, that type stuff.
anything, yes.
Now,
You got a 3rd and 4th and short.
I got a question for y'all.
What?
Who's stopping Ferguson? Who's stopping Jay?
don't they got Cooper Dijon?
Yeah, Cooper Dijon, yeah.
Mr. Mustard.
They're gonna put out there.
But he's not as fast as Jake Ferguson.
Well, it just depends how Vic Fangio playing his coverage back there. If he's playing coverage or what he say, the cover 6 cloud or whatever, it just depends how you want to do it. Because normally them seams get squashed, but this is where we're hoping the running backs, can y'all catch out the backfield? Can y'all actually do that? It might not just be running.
Man,
Schottenheimer's saying everybody's getting this perception that we're just gonna just run the football. Nah, that might not just be the case. He just want to be physical in everything they do. Which, hey, if their DBs don't want to tackle our receivers, why not throw it out there real quick to them? Just some. It's about getting Dak in rhythm real quick. They're gonna have to start off good, and they're gonna have to start off quick.
Is it possible that we can do some things to get Turpin and Jaden Blue in space?
I said
that'll be real nice. Yeah.
Can we? I mean, can
maybe until he can figure his way. Like I said, for me, it was Hunter Lupick and Turpin. Basically, can you get something in there and run some, some formations, Sean McVay style? But then you can substitute that with Jaden Blue as well. So it depends how much Shotty is going to actually be in his bag. How deep is Shotty's bag is really what we got to find out.
I think Shotty got that LeBron bag.
And we hope so. And if that's the case, like I said, Dak, bro.
Well, I was listening to him talk to Tim. Tom. I can't think of his name. The head coach at Tampa Bay used to be head coach at Tampa Bay. Who?
Gruden?
Nah, the other. Indianapolis.
Tony Dungy.
Tony Dungy. I was listening to him talk to Tony Dungy before I got on there. He was just saying like they running they putting Dak in under the center a lot more than what they did when he was, with Mike McCarthy. He was shotgun to throw off the defense too. So we'll see what that entails and how they look like. But he's running more power out formation going on. So
that's probably some basic stuff. But at the same time, Sean McVay does do a lot of stuff under center. And I'm wondering if he picked his brain a lot. Like, is that the type of offense you're gonna see? He talks a lot about Sean McVay for sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering if we're gonna get that type of offense from him.
All right, what we got?
Oh, yeah, once again, who will score the first touchdown for the Dallas Cowboys? And how will the touchdown be scored is a good question.
Touchdown pass, Dak to Pickens. I think I think he set it off.
I said that yesterday.
I said Dak will be the first one to get the touchdown. He'll outdo Jalen Hurts for the first touchdown.
I think it's gonna be Jaden Blue.
It'll be a quarterback keeper.
Jaden Blue on the screen.
They're gonna run screens this year. Hey, that'll be lovely if they can do that.
I swear, bro. I so want to go up there and smack them in the mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you.
Man, y'all know how much I hate Philadelphia, bro.
It's just about being realistic, though.
Yeah. I think you're gonna have to be, if you want to tire them out, you're gonna have to have screen passes.
I don't even think it's. I just hope this team is better than what we giving them credit for, man.
Man, I do too.
Cause, dude, man, y'all just don't know. I don't want to lose this game. I don't want to lose this one, dog.
But you say they're gonna lose, though, bro. You say they're gonna lose.
Ski said we got to be realistic.
Yeah.
No, I just said
I hate Philly that much.
Like you said, we've
I
all
hate Philly that
mostly
much.
had this game lost, but now as the NFL season getting ready to, like you say, I don't like the Eagles, bro. So it's like, yeah, if I had to put my money on it, yeah, I might pick the Eagles. But you know what? I'm not putting no money on it. Now it's my fandom coming.
Exactly.
I just don't like them. You know what I'm saying? So
I just don't like the Eagles, bro.
They better put they better strap their cleats on. Because that's
they
just
talking about they not even.
To me, what is the preparation like? Because I think last year that was the biggest thing that killed them last year. Y'all just looked unprepared. Y'all look like y'all just didn't prepare hard enough. Does Shotty have that under control?
That's another thing, man. We gotta do something about the team discipline. That penalty stuff drives me up the wall, bro. Good teams don't commit penalties.
Penalties, yeah, most definitely.
Nah, agreed. And this
good teams don't turn the ball over and they don't commit penalties, dog.
You right.
Agreed. So if y'all had to say what?
You know, you see the chat?
Yeah. Dak to me is better. Only problem is this is the problem where we say if it's gonna be all on Dak, then you're gonna have to take the good and bad. But it's like if you put a complete team around him, could it be different? Now Hurts, in the Super Bowls and won a Super Bowl, is you can't really take nothing away from him. But his teams have been better.
But he's loaded.
His teams have been better.
His team is loaded. He literally has the best offensive and best defensive line in the goddamn game, in the league. Then on top of that,
I don't know about defense line because
got running backs.
You can put. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Time out.
What are we gonna do with Dallas Goedert?
Man,
where's Overshown when you need him?
I mean, to me, he's the scariest one out of all. Saquon, if he gets going, then we ain't got no chance. But if we can't, because Goddard is the guy that's gonna make the 3rd and 3s, or he's gonna be the one that be converting a lot of that stuff, or put him in that 4th and 1 situation.
Yeah.
Can we do something to stop that? But to me, Dak is better. That's I'll sit on that hill.
And it's you can't give individual accolades and credit and competition to a team sport. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't say who's better between Dak and Hurts. Yeah, they play a similar position, but they're in two completely different situations. Because you got Hurts, who's trying to goddamn me repeat a Super Bowl champion, and you got Dak that's 2 steps away from a rebuild. So it's different situations, different talent levels on their teams. I mean,
And Dak really has more. It's hard to say because, again, Jalen Hurts
Yeah,
has been to 2 Super Bowls.
And Dak has had some good teams too.
He's
yeah.
actually had some good teams.
Really good teams. Some
Some of his
really good
playoff
teams.
losses weren't his fault. 2
Yeah.
against Green Bay, not the third Green Bay. 1 against Green Bay. There we go.
Yeah, one against Green Bay.
1
Two
against
against
Green
San
Bay
Fran.
wasn't his fault.
Two against San Fran. The first one
The
against San
game,
Fran.
the game against the Rams, he played pretty well.
Yeah, he did.
Your boy
Jeff,
Jeff Heath
Jeff
sitting in
Heath.
the box can't make the.
Boy, I got PTSD from that dude, man. Worst
Jeff Heath.
worst goddamn Cowboy in history, boy.
Well, he did make an interception. If it wasn't for a holding call, they might win that game against Aaron Rodgers. One for the pass interference call.
So
Because he did pick him off.
What's just crazy is nobody's giving the Cowboys a chance, and we know how they do, bro. This might just be the one time it's like, nah, bro, this ain't it.
I mean, hey, I go back to the game when Kansas City and Detroit played. Ain't nobody get Detroit a chance to hit to win that game. They won.
So I do. Yep, you right about that. I remember that game.
That's why you strap your shoes
Wait,
on.
hold on. Whoa. Detroit lost that game.
No, Detroit won that game.
Was that one of them 55-40?
No,
Detroit.
I thought that was
It was
Detroit won. That's the home opener where Detroit went up to Kansas City.
Kansas City, yes. Detroit won the game. Yes, sir.
And the boy, one of them goddamn receivers that Pat Mahomes had, that boy couldn't catch a cold in a blizzard if he was butt naked.
Yeah.
Old boy from Florida.
Yeah.
Damn, what's his name? I know exactly who you talking about.
Tony.
There you go.
Yeah.
Kadarius Tony.
Kadarius Tony. Yeah.
That boy, man, that boy came out there with the
Oopsies.
brick hands. He came out there with the brick hands, boy.
The oopsies.
Man, like, what is wrong? Looking at him like, what is wrong with this boy?
Yeah. Shotty, how deep is the bag, bro? It's my main question that's going to be in this game.
He got that LeBron bag. Y'all know LeBron ain't got no bag.
Man, I hope he got more than LeBron bag, bro. Cause we gonna need to see it tomorrow night, bro.
I'm about to say, y'all know LeBron ain't got no bag.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He better have a film McVay.
I wonder if we're gonna see that.
That being Johnson bag.
Man, he won a hell of a lot of
Be
motion
nice.
in preseason. I can't say that. And with more than one dude,
And that's where he has the element of surprise. He hasn't really showed what he's gonna unveil. So, with that being said, if that's what the case is, yes, better come out and strike, because don't let you show some stuff you ain't shown and it don't go nowhere. You go 3 and out and all that type stuff. Nah, you're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, for sure.
You're gonna be in
big trouble. Yeah.
Hopefully we can at least keep it close where the special teams can,
You do something.
But as much as I hate the Eagles, I'm like, bro, if they come out here and get cute, we gonna beat them.
If they come out there smelling their Super Bowl rings, we gonna beat them.
Yeah, they gonna try that for sure.
Like I say,
it's hard.
I just don't know what we're coming with. We haven't seen this team. We didn't see them in the preseason. We don't know what we're working with. We barely know what Booker looks like in live action.
Yeah.
He got what, 2 series?
What this is gonna look like. On top of that, it's no 11 out there, so it's a lot of unknown for the Cowboys.
I told y'all in the chat, he gone. I'm done with it.
No, I got you. I'm just saying, as in, we don't know what this is gonna look like.
Yeah.
But I got a question. Dexter Fowler had 10.5 sacks last year.
Who?
Yep.
Dante Fowler?
Dante Fowler, yeah. He had 10.5 sacks last year.
Bro, Dante Fowler is a proven vet, bro.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, So I mean, yeah,
Is he the key? Is he basically the
yeah,
pass through goat?
they go, bro. He gonna get them problems. What Chicago gonna give him problems too? Sam gonna give him problems too.
I
They can
mean,
Sam's
set
a dog,
the
bro.
edge,
Sam's a dog, bro.
and he can set the edge. He
Bro,
can play everywhere on the
all right.
defensive line.
Yes,
You keep hollering out about that NASCAR package type,
bro. Man, so they can
I
run.
don't
They
think these
actually
2
can
weeks they're
run it
going to be
now.
able to show it.
Shit, they can run it.
You say they can run it?
They can run it.
we'll see.
I put him, Perry, Osa, Sam. We can run it.
So I
Just
say
out like
Cowboys
quiz.
31-26. Okay. That means Dak done threw for damn near
A
350
million.
yards, 4 tutties.
Jack threw for $1 million.
And but I'm saying we keep saying, bro, that's not a good recipe for Dak to be throwing that many
It's
times. Well,
not.
the hell, it ain't. We done paid him this amount of money and you got weapons, bro. You're going to have to throw that bit. I'm
Bruh,
sorry to tell you.
I hope they come out here and run the ball on their ass.
Agree, Sola, agree. You hope they come out and run it?
Yeah, I hope they come out and run the ball down their motherfucking throat.
I would like to see it, only when has been the last time they came out and been able to run the football like that?
It's been a while.
I think the whole Mike McCarthy era, they weren't running the football like that.
No.
No, because he didn't want to. Well, he didn't have a running back.
So how do you force
Exactly.
the mentality to switch like that to do something you ain't really been good at doing? And then not to mention you're gonna be doing something that you ain't been good at doing against a team that they do good at stopping the run.
I think they can be had on the edges though.
If you yeah.
They can be had on the edges because in the middle is compact. But
So a
on
lot
the
of tight
edges,
end personnel, a lot of
yeah,
tight end, a lot of
lot of
bringing
12,
Hunter
lot
Lupic
of
in there.
12, yeah, a lot of 12 personnel. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
My first scripted plays it'll be 12 personnel. I'm testing they will out front.
You was out at Frisco today. Every fan I met confident. Dak 9-4 against Philly. Something I've been saying, bro. Like he might struggle against Vic Fangio defense. I said this yesterday. What do you take more stock in? Dak struggling against Vic Fangio defense or Dak playing good against the Eagles?
Yeah, but that defense, he struggled against his defense, bro. He do struggle against that defense, bro.
Eagles ain't got the personnel to pull that crap that Denver pulled that 1 year.
They ain't got the corners to really smell.
I mean, they
got
Quinyon
one
Mitchell,
corner.
They got Quinyon Mitchell. Quinyon Mitchell ain't bad either. But they can put the G. They can put Cooper back at corner if they wanted to.
I wish they would
against CD and George Pickens.
Yeah,
he like that.
I wish they would. I like that. Boy, that boy fooled out there. that boy Dory Jackson. Yeah, DeJean or Dory Jackson. Them boy fooled out there, boy.
You bet not. And this is where I said, bro, you got to take your chances with Dak, bro. As much as I want, you know me, I like to be able to establish a physicality, run the football, stuff like that. It sets a tone and it gets your offensive line going. But bro, I just think their secondary can be had. And if we're gonna add another weapon, see, this ain't what's his name? Jonathan Mingo we got up out here. You know what I'm saying? This is George Pickens we got out here. Let's throw that bit.
And he in a contract year.
Let's throw that bit.
And he in a contract year. And it's some money free. You know.
So let's go ahead and throw. You might as well go throw that bit.
Shoot.
And I think that's what they're gonna do, man. I just hope it starts out good. If they start out good, we're gonna have a hell of a ball game.
Yeah, for sure.
Solo right, man. Eagles lost 6 starters on defense, but no one's talking about it. We also got Ferguson and Turpin. And then you throw in Hunter Lupic in there who got his deal. I said this yesterday, bro. We talked a lot of shit about the front office, about years of them not being active in free agency or stuff like that. What do you feel? Now, the Michael Parsons situation overshadowed everything, but bruh, I actually gave the front office actually a little bit of a round of applause because I was like, bro, they actually been active as fuck this this offseason, bro. And I mean, it started a lot with signing their own. You know, Ferg got his money. Turpin got his money. Who else got their money? We know Deron Bland got his money. Osa got his money. They went in and brought in another defensive tackle in Solomon Thomas. You brought in Elam. You know, you brought in Jack Sanborn, Kenneth Murray. You know what I'm saying? They made moves. Okay, the running backs, we don't know what it is, but they did get 2 running backs, Miles Sanders, Javonte Williams. Then they bring in George Pickens. Like I said, bro, this is probably the most active. This is probably the most activity I've seen the Cowboys front office do here in a minute, bro.
Yeah,
and what's sad is they did all that activity and they still got a lot of question marks.
Yeah.
That's what made me nervous.
Yeah.
What I can say, up until Micah, we were pretty perfect at keeping our own.
Yep.
We weren't active in free agency, but we were signing who we drafted and we draft well. Mm-hmm. So it's the gift and the curse, man.
Now they just got to go do something in free agency, or they got to go get a home run and hit at running back.
I think they make a good trade for the trade deadline.
That begs my point. What I'm saying now, Javonte Williams. If you're not believing in Javonte Williams or Miles Sanders until Jaden Blue can actually get up to par, y'all know what this means, man. Dak throwing that 40 times, man. I try and tell you,
he gonna go. I don't know what the win and loss gonna do, but I see him going 38 or 45 for 373, 3 touchdowns and a pick. Let's go.
Hey, it might not be enough, but
it might not be enough.
But that's what it's gonna have to be, baby.
It's Tampa all over again.
Hey, you talk about it. We had Murray, Sanborn, Ezra. I forget about Dante Fowler bringing them back. Like, bro. Like, bro. In the beginning of the season, I've been like, bro, they ain't. You know what I'm saying? But now the more I'm looking at it, bro, they got the weapons where they can throw that bit, bro. They can throw it, and I just give credit to the front office. I think they added more pieces than we believe they did. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they signed their own, but they still brought in some more people. Now, we still think a lot of it was 5 and below, but, you know, I think adding Kenny Clark, and then you got Solomon Thomas, Bug, if your boy Mozzie, when it's time for him to play, if he don't make no splash plays, bro, he gotta go.
Like, of course. I agree.
He has all the weight lifted up off of him, literally, bro.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Now the position where they were weak, they actually deep,
strong,
and in this division, really, your defensive lines matter, and it's more about it. Ain't even the pass rushers; it's the interior. Because we know Washington actually had good. They got good interior. Giants got good. You know what I'm saying?
See, they didn't have no good edge rush on the edge either.
But they had good interior though.
Had a good interior, but Washington
it was tough to run against them.
Yeah. So if they can come, if Osa and Perry can come with it, Philly might have some problems tomorrow night.
You force their ass to throw. But a lot of teams tried that. They done tried to force Philly to throw, and it's just
it don't work.
They get into that third, and if they get in 3rd and 4, you might as well cancel Christmas because all they need is about 2 yards.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts go pull 2 yards after that. Yeah, they go run the RPO with Jalen Hurts.
And that's the only reason you wanted old boy out of Florida who got cut by Tampa. At least he big enough where you trying that quarterback sneak stuff, you can't move him out. That boy about 450 pounds, bro.
Yeah, he 4'9".
Man.
Yeah.
He said, Hurts not going to keep throwing on Bland and Diggs. They going to pick him. My boy Sola in the chat. We do know that Saquon going to run for 180.
He said we don't know.
Oh, okay. We don't know that. We got real defensive tackles and linebackers. Hopefully, Matt Eberflus is the guy.
Yeah.
Saquon won from 180. We hope not. He bet not.
He run for 180. He run for 80. 180 by
That's
30.
a blowout. Yeah, that's a
I
blowout.
keep saying for this linebacker core, bro, if Matt Eberflus can get anything out of Damone Clark, bro, maybe this defense might just be a little bit better because you do got to keep your linebackers clean, but your linebackers got to be good too.
Yeah,
Sanborn, we
Zach
seen in
Sanborn.
preseason, he look all right. But
Yeah.
what will it do in this type of game? Kenneth Murray.
He played him last year. He played it when
Kenneth
Chicago
Murray,
yeah.
I'm cool with.
Yeah.
He can run.
You boy. Oh, you boy.
Yeah.
But he stay hurt.
Yeah, he just stay injured. That's his only problem. And if Maurice Leofau keeps going on the way that I think he's going to shoot,
they got to steal.
Till Demarion Overshown can get back.
Yeah,
man, it's just if he get back, how will he be getting back is the only question. But like you say, better defensive tackles, you're just gotta somehow. Are we gonna put everybody in the box and just depend on our corners to make plays like that? I don't know. But to me, offense, y'all gotta come out fast, bro. Dak, is no way you can hide, bro. We done gave you more people been blaming you than anything, but the people that's been riding for you has exhausted all their excuses, bro.
Man.
The only excuse you got this year is you got a first-year head coach that's being the offensive coordinator. That's about
go.
Other than that, bro, I think you got to do something different. So y'all got picks? Y'all got picks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do that.
Oh, you said Eagles 28, Cowboys 20, right?
Yeah. I said 28-20.
28-20. What you got, bud?
31-28 Eagles.
31-28 Eagles?
Yeah. Cowboys got the ball. Cowboys got the ball and driving, and something crazy happens.
I was about to say, you got us losing by 3 and we got Brandon Aubrey?
If I had to put my money on it, I would say Eagles 27, Cowboys 20. But you know what? Shock the world. What Florida State did Saturday, I feel a continuation. Fuck it. Shock the world. Give me the Cowboys 26 over Cowboys over the Eagles 26-24. Brandon Aubrey basically seals the deal for us. I'm going it that way.
All right, I'm gonna switch
in the rain.
I'm gonna switch my 31-28 Cowboys.
Bro, I'd say it if I had to put my money on it. I'm putting Eagles 20. I think the Cowboys cover the spread. You know what I'm saying?
I think they cover the spread too.
But if I'm putting my fandom on the line, nah. Cowboys 26-24 in the classic. In a good one. And I think that starts off his campaign of an MVP season. That's what I'm rolling with.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
The show would be nice, and it'd be nicer if it translated into something. So let's see.
I just want to make an NFC Championship game, bro.
Damn.
I just want to make an NFC Championship game, bro.
Dude, I don't know if they gonna do that.
That's all, man. I just want to make an NFC Championship game, bro.
You want to get to the Final Four?
That's it, man. I'm tired. I mean, come on, man. It's been 30 years, man.
It's about time. It's been time. It's been time.
It's been 30 years, bro.
Yeah,
30 years.
The Super Bowl because I want to melt the internet.
Well, man. Oh man,
we want to be the reason the internet shuts down.
If the Dallas Cowboys win the Super Bowl, bro, the internet is going to fail. It is going to crash.
We want to be the reason too.
Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok,
crash.
It's all going to crash. Because everybody in their
crash that boy. We're gonna be proud to bring on again.
Everybody in their mama, bro. Everybody in their mama. You know, whether you a Cowboy lover or a Cowboy hater, it's just gonna crash. Because everybody gonna be on the internet at the same goddamn time.
Yes, sir.
Same goddamn time.
Either voicing pleasure or displeasure, either or.
You know what I'm saying? That day, that
Say
day,
Cowboys 31-26.
the day that the good Lord shines on the Dallas Cowboys again,
Winning another Super Bowl.
winning another Super Bowl is going to be the day that your smartphone becomes useless.
No, that boy say no service detected. Damn, what?
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
All the cell phone towers are crashing due to heavy traffic.
I hope it.
That's why God ain't let the Cowboys win the Super Bowl. That's why he know, because
We ain't gonna know how to act.
We ain't gonna know how to act.
Man. Yeah.
Y'all thought 93. Y'all thought the parade in 93 was something. Shoot.
Man. Shit.
This
Parade down, man, it could be sick.
that one.
Boy, you thought you heard of the White House. Boy, the Cowboys win that big. It'd be a White House in every city in America.
Yes,
With
sir.
Cowboy fans up in that big. I don't know if they'll be doing the same activities, but it will be a group household in
Boy.
Yes, sir.
talking the most amount of shit.
Yes, sir.
Man. I just want to still be alive, man. I just want to still be alive, man.
So we can't let them get our blood pressure up because they can't take us out while they bad because we might not get to see them.
Man.
But maybe we got 7-8 wins at most, but maybe this is a season where, like you say, bro, can we catch one of them? The schedule just hard in the back. The schedule looks hard now, but the NFL is different. The teams are different year to year. Some teams that you think are good by that time of the season either have injuries or whatever. So it goes either way. So
I mean,
10 o'clock, fellas. I'll go ahead and get up off the live with y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. And as always, man, go Cowboys. Let's see what happens tomorrow, man. As football is upon us. So, enjoy
yes, sir.
your football eve sleeping. Get your amenities ready because I still think we're going to shock the world. Somehow, somewhere. I feel like Kobe when he was, down against the Mavericks. You call me throwed off or whatever, but for some reason, I think we're going to come down. Appreciate it, fellas. Appreciate it. To the next time, man. I'll catch y'all on the rebound, man.
Love y'all boys, man.
Love y'all boys, man.
Love y'all, man. Y'all take it easy.
Bet. Yeah, man. So, like you say, bro, it's hard to pick the Cowboys. It's hard to pick the Cowboys just because Philadelphia got a lot of things going for them, but I just don't like the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles don't like the Dallas Cowboys. So if you're a fan of either team, you just don't like each other. So why I done played humble. I done played the humble card, and I have sat out here and I have given Philly all their props, all that type of stuff. Now it's time for me to believe in my team. Now it's really time to ride for the cheddar. We put this star on for a reason, regardless win, lose, or draw. We gonna represent, and this is the reason why y'all really don't like Cowboy fans, because even in the midst of us when it's not going good, we still represent, and y'all just mad because we don't get quiet about it. The haters I'm just talking about. But nah, we ain't gonna get quiet. We gonna keep representing. We gonna keep putting it in y'all face. Win, lose, or draw. Yeah, win, lose, or draw. So, like, going good in the comments, seeing stuff like that. If you think the Cowboys are going to win, the poll is up in the chat. Do you think the Cowboys will win? We got a 70-30% in there. Mostly my Cowboys Nation is in there. 70% saying that the Cowboys will win. Like I said, if you told me this in the beginning of the season, I don't know. But I think the more and more I look at it, the Cowboys' back is against the wall. And normally when their backs are against the wall, that's normally when they do good. It's normally when everybody prop them up and have the high expectations of them. That's when they normally falter and wet the bed. But when you put their backs against the wall and you basically ride them off, this is normally where they prove you wrong. And then they suck you into believing. And then all of a sudden, we know the rest of the history that goes on. But, a lot of the keys for me is it's going to start in the beginning. How's the emotions that Brian Schottenheimer, what is his emotions? Can he control his emotions? Him finally getting his first repetition, his first crack at finally running the crew, running a team. How is he really going to organize that? How is he about handling the timeout situation? What is he about communication with all of his, coaching staff? Not just offensively, just in totality, being the game manager right there. How are you feeling with the special teams? How are you in communications with that? And it's, are you and Dak on the same page? Are you putting him in the position that he feels comfortable in? And that's what it's all going to be about. Is Shotty and Dak's relationship, can it coexist to be something good? Does Schottenheimer resonate with Dak, and do they have that type of feeling with each other? And like I said, can you make the adjustments, Schottenheimer, if things ain't going right? If what you plan ain't going right, how do you make the adjustments? Do you get deer in the headlights? Do you panic? Or, you know what I'm saying? Do you get one-dimensional, hitting the panic button? Do you go all deep plays, go for the juggler? These are a lot of unknowns that we have for the Dallas Cowboys. But at the same time, one thing I know about Brian Schottenheimer, as my boy Solar said, bro, he's got 25 years of coaching experience in this thing. He grew up in football with Marty Schottenheimer, rest his soul, coaching many years in the NFL, going to college under Steve Spurrier, behind Danny Warfel at Florida and stuff like that, and just being around for a long, being in the NFL, doing his own thing, being under Pete Carroll. You done seen that type of thing, and then, with Rex Ryan as well. So it's just, bro, I have no idea. He's looking at, I think he can't even sleep. He can't wait to present something out here. And I just think with him being very vanilla in the preseason, not showing anything, if you're going to break out some new gadgets right now, you better capitalize off them. That, to me, that's why I say the Cowboys must start fast, because the Eagles really don't know what you're going to do. They really don't know what you're going to do. So hopefully you can jump on them before the time they can kind of figure it out and make their adjustments. That's what we're hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. Defensively, it's going to be a long night, man. It's going to be one of them nights. How physical are you? This is going to the front seven, basically, the defensive line and linebackers. How physical are you? And is the linebacker core deep enough? Because are you going to be in shape? Because if Saquon is getting 5 yards of whop, we're in trouble. It's going to be a very long night. Matt Eberflus, you said you can scheme pressure. I've never known you to be a blitzing guy. You know what I'm saying? Never known Eberflus. It hasn't been shown that he's really a blitzing guy. So to say scheme pressure, you're talking about doing a lot of defensive stunts, defensive line stunts or something like that. I've always said, why don't this team blitz more? I think you should. But Donovan Wilson, this is his prime game to, bro, don't be punking in the box, bro. We're going to put you in the box. And when you have your chance to make your play on Saquon Barkley, you bet not punk. You bet not punk. And to have Marquise Bell to be as a backup as well, he's another safety that can play in the box. We're going to have to play a lot of people in the box. And, having Trayvon Diggs coming back, bro, that's big. But the corners, y'all probably going to, it's going to be up to y'all to hold it down on the outside on your own, bro. For the most part, y'all going to have to hold it down on the outside on your own. You really are. Because we're going to have to send a message to Philadelphia. Look, bro, y'all won the Super Bowl. We get it. But if any team knows y'all, it's going to be these teams in the NFC East, your division opponents. And like we say, bro, it's not too many times that you have somebody repeat. Now, the Eagles look like they got the chance to repeat as division champs. But this is why you go out here and play the game. Now, how much discipline has been enforced that Brian Schottenheimer been talking about in this culture? How much discipline, how much has the culture really changed? As my brother Bug brought up, does the penalties continue? And it ain't just the amount of penalties, it's the win of the penalties. You know what I'm saying? You be having penalties at the worst timing. That's something that can't happen. But I'm here to tell y'all, look, y'all want to see the run game? I would like to see it too. Trust me, I would like to see it. But in this game in particular, I just think Dak is going to have to, he's going to have to throw it, bro. He's going to have to throw it. Now, anytime you tell me Dak throwing that bitch over 40 plus times a game, that's normally a L. But you know what? In this situation, I think it's going to be needed, and I think it can be done. I really think it can be done. I'm not saying we can't run the football, but that's just something that's not been our strong suit here the last few years. So to try that against the Philadelphia Eagles, who are really good at run stopping, that's just a tall task. But like I said, Dak struggles against Vic Fangio's defense, but Dak really does real good against the Philadelphia Eagles. That brand, that bird, do not scare him. Lincoln Financial Field does not scare him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to need that, Dak. I'm going to need that, brother. If we're going to win this game, it's going to come to you for sure. Dak going to get fully undressed tomorrow. The defense going to play way better than people think. Woo! Dak going to get fully undressed. Ooh. Ooh. And this is another reason I say, Dak, you got to get, you either shit or get off the pot, bro. You either shit or get off the pot. You really do, because Jalen Hurts done been to two Super Bowls, winning one. Jaden Daniels has been to an NFC championship game. You have never been to one. The Eagles, the Giants got who? Russell Wilson? He's won a Super Bowl. Jameis Winston, he's got skins on the wall. And they got a young rookie quarterback. Dak, say Dak gonna ball, and it's gonna require that. It's gonna require Dak to ball out, bro. And just like you say, Dak got the weapons. How deep is Brian Schottenheimer's bag? Because I said yesterday, before Hunter Lupick got signed, I was like, bro, this offense can really do a lot of things if week in, week out, you're getting Turpin, game plan incorporated for Kevontae Turpin and Hunter Lupick in there. Because that's just going to give the defense just some extra things to look at. And then my big bro, he brought up the, then you bring in Jaden Blue and, till he can get his feet settled in to the NFL game. I agree with you, Sola, for sure, bro. We got the weapons. Why not use them? I really don't know how the running game is really going to be, and that's not even on the offensive line. I'm more questioning the running backs. But Brian Schottenheimer, he said him and his coaching staff is real confident in Javonte Williams. They are confident in what he brings to this team. So, hey, I don't know. But how deep is Brian Schottenheimer's bag for this offense? Because you got the weapons. You really got the weapons. They can run it. He's talking about being in that range of 53 to 47%. Now, he didn't say if it was going to be run or pass or run, but I think I can clearly see with the amount of money that we have on the offense and the weapons that you got, it's going to be 53-47 pass to run. And I'm not mad at that. Dak, I think you just actually have the weapons this year. You can't double CD Lamb. You got to really play everything the way it is. So your safety valve and Jake Ferguson, who should have a rebound year after getting his extension, his bag, the seams are going to be there for you. But like I said, in this game, if they're just going to rush for it, bro, take the check downs. Sometimes you might just have to run as well. This is really on Dak's shoulders, bro. I hate to tell y'all this, and I'm a Dak guy, but it's going to really be on his shoulders. I would like to see the run game help him out. This is going to be on Dak's shoulders for real. For real. And like you say, Solar, bro, how deep is Brian Schottenheimer's bag, bro? How deep is it? Sanders got burst left. I don't know what Williams got. Blue electricity pass going to be 58-42. I'm right there. See, so, hey, like you say, running the football is something that we haven't really been good at doing here the last few years. Under Mike McCarthy, it was something that we did not specialize in. And trying to turn that over in one offseason, I don't know about that. And against a team that's good at stopping the run. But you know what? How deep is the offensive bag? Because sometimes it might not be all about the running. Let's say we only get 60 yards rushing from the running back room. But let's say the running back group 60 yards rushing, but they add another, let's say they add another about 50 yards receiving, the running back room. Because this type of game, you're going to have to be patient. And the check down or the swing passes might just have to be there to slow down the pass rush a little bit. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, you get 60 yards rushing. I would really like 70 yards rushing. Let's say you get 70 yards rushing, 50 yards rushing receiving at the running back room. That's 120 yards from the running back room. You know what I'm saying? It's just about finding different ways to be productive. Sometimes it's not always run that thing or whatever. It's just about being productive. For sure. Dak's mom's birthday is tomorrow. Ooh, rest easy, Mama Prescott, for sure. I'm right there with you. Hazy Hayes. Appreciate you for tuning in. My man Solar been saying the same thing. Solar saying Dak gonna ball out. It's mom birthday, bruh. 350 plus yards, at least 3 tutties. Keep in mind, Die Hard, this is not last year. Philly not the same against the pass or run. Cox gone, Sweat gone, Brandon Graham gone. And how hungry are they? Because y'all can say what y'all want, but once you make it to the mountaintop, that hunger ain't the same. It ain't the same, bro. It's not the same. I don't care if you're not going to be out there to watch the banner and all that type of stuff. The hunger not going to be the same because that city treated y'all different otherwise. Y'all offseason, everywhere y'all win in Philadelphia, it said otherwise, right? Okay, so I just think, you're not going to be the same team. I will say they still did good enough to add their pieces to their team, you know what I'm saying, to make their team better. I will give them that. But other than that, bro, they're going to strap their cleats on just like we do. But if we're going to win this game, it's going to really depend on Dak Prescott and how good he plays, bro. I think the season is really boiling down to that. That's my take. And a lot of us, like I say, don't think him throwing 40 times a game is really wise. But with the extra weapons that you got, bro, you're going to have to get us there. And while you're doing that, hopefully Tyler Booker gets better settled in. Tyler Guyton starts rising, getting his feet up under him. Hopefully we start figuring out what we're doing at running back. And then in the midst of all that, hopefully we're figuring out what we're doing on defense, and hopefully we're actually stopping the run and forcing teams to actually throw it to the outside where we can take our chances. For real. Dak and our DTs is the key to the season. What are we in the trenches? Can you stop the run and give extra possessions to your offense? And Dak, can you capitalize? Like I said, you get to the 50 or past the 50-yard line, you automatically got 3. Now getting to the red zone, there should be no issues of struggling in the red zone, scoring touchdowns in the red zone. Which that was a lot of things that was the problem in Mike McCarthy's era. A lot of that had to do with not being able to run the football. So we're going to have to see how that goes. He said, bruh, Pickens, Lamb, and Ferg alone is scary. Dak, you got to get it there, bro. Like I said, bro, enough of the excuses, bro. I know your defense. You got a lot of, bro. Enough of the excuses, bro. I'm not saying you got to go out here and throw 350 yards a game every game, but you're going to have to lead us there, bro. You're basically the oldest guy on this team, bro. You're going to have to lead us there, bro. It's on your shoulders, folks. I'm going to ride with you regardless, success or failure. I'm going to still ride with you. But now it's just to the point, bro, I've exhausted all my excuses for you, bro. I really have. The only excuse I can hold on to this year is you have a first-year head coach. And it's a whole nother scheme. That's it. But to have George Pickens out there, I don't give a damn what scheme you got. Shit, we can play sideline kill. If I got CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, I still throw it to him. That's what that is. Now, defense, can y'all just come to the party and just not give up? Can y'all hold a team under 27 points? Okay, under 30. Can you do it? And like I said, last year, the problem with the Cowboys in the beginning of the season, it was their defense. Their defense was horrible, but it ended up flipping. Their defense ended up, now Dak did get hurt, but even before Dak got hurt, they weren't putting up points. Like I said, last year, I think they put up over 30 points like 3 times. The first game of the season against the Browns, they put up 30 against I don't even think they put up 30 against Tampa Bay when they won. They put up, I think, 30 against the Panthers, 2 bad football teams. I think they put up 30 against somebody else too. Was it Washington one time? But it was more credited because Kevontae Turpin had a special team. But I'm just saying, they didn't even put up 30 points a lot. And even when Dak was healthy, they struggled to get 30 points. They struggled. And their defense got better. So I'm just more of the mind frame, bro. Whatever that shit was last year offensively, bro, throw that shit behind y'all, bro. We got to have it this year. And it starts tomorrow at 7:20 Central Standard Time on NBC, Peacock, whatever you got, it's going to go down. And I'm telling you, in the beginning of the season, I've been down on the Cowboys, but the moves that they made, I'm like, bro, I already knew once the football season come around, I'm going to have that itch. And to start off against the Philadelphia Eagles and have to watch them drop a banner, nah, fuck all that. We coming to rain a parade, bro. Fuck all that. We raining on their parade. And it's going to come with nothing but blue and silver in that thing. Nothing but blue and silver in that thing. That's how we rock it. Solar got Dak. Dak 26 of 36, 299, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Solid line. Solid line. That's the type of line I'm talking about. I still got him over 37 passing attempts. But if you're going to tell me 36 passing attempts, if that's the case and they're throwing it like that, that means they've been able to run the football too. That means Brian Schottenheimer has Vic Fangio guessing. And you would hope that is going to happen because he's been very vanilla. Don't nobody really know what's going to happen. So if that's the case, Schottenheimer, as much as I'm holding Dak Prescott to the fire, I know this is your first head coaching gig, but I'm holding you to the fire too because you're the offensive play caller and you really haven't shown anything where anybody can get a beat on you. So I expect you to come out guns blazing. That's really what it is. Foulette, what it is? He said it's the Cowboys Super Bowl. I won't say this is the Cowboys Super Bowl, but this is the step in the right direction to try to, do something. See, before Philly got their Super Bowls, this is how they treated us. Just because we ain't won a Super Bowl in 30 years, this ain't the Super Bowl for us. You know what I'm saying? But it can be the start of a Super Bowl run, though. It can be. It can be. It's no Pro Bowler on their D-line anymore, just Jalen Carter, so we can run a little bit. Shotty be in your back. I call him hat back Shotty. You know what I'm saying? I need hat back Shotty tomorrow. Because if there's a coach that you don't like, not only do you not like the Philadelphia Eagles if you're a Cowboys fan, but I think speaking for America, if there's an NFL coach that you don't like, it's Nick Sirianni. And I just think Schottenheimer is cut from that cloth. Oh, you want to see an asshole? I'll show you an asshole. I'll show you an asshole. I will show you an asshole, bro. So I need Hatback Shotty tomorrow. I need Hatback Shotty to be in his bag tomorrow. Danny, what's good, my guy? Bruh, I want to bring you up, but bro, it's already about 10:30 my time. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to shut down the live here right now. You know what I'm saying? But try to catch me on the weekend when we do the film session. Catch me on the weekend. I'm try to start at 9 because I know you on the West Coast. So, I know how the time frame go. But like for you is what? It's just now getting about 8:30, you know what I'm saying, in your group, bro. I'm supposed to be in the sheets. I don't need to be waking up my daughter anymore. But holla at me on the weekend. Damn sure if the Cowboys win, holla at me because I'm gonna be all year this year, I'm doing film session. I'm doing all 22 session over every game that we do this year. And then, like I said, I wanted to do film session over the Eagles, but since it's a new year and all that type of stuff, I didn't want to go ahead and bring up some old stuff. So, like when we play the Giants, I will take week 1 tape of who they play. We'll have a film session over them, break down what's good and everything like that. So we'll do it that way for sure. But yeah, as I conclude this live, as I end this live, bro, as my man Danny, he's cool, big Cowboys fan from the West Coast. Big shout out to him. Try to get him on here. I had my brothers on earlier. I'll try to get him on here during the weekend and probably get his take on a lot of things that's going on. So for sure. I guess you going live after the game. We will win. Truth be told, I will be going live stream. I will be streaming the game live tomorrow. So if you got an extra device while you're watching the game, if you got an extra device to tend to YouTube, I will be live streaming the game. So we can go ahead and kick it there, and we'll do post game as well. So you're right. It'll be a busy day for me from all the way from 7:15-ish, all the way to about 11:30. Because we're gonna live stream the game. You're gonna catch my live action right then and there, and then we'll go post game thoughts after that. So that's how we going. So like I said, I got the Cowboys 26-24. I think it's gonna be on Dak's shoulders and Brian Schottenheimer's shoulders to show that, you know, this is their opportunity to take a step in the right direction. And that's just basically changing the culture and trying to get to where we get to, because they're not running away from it. Yes, Shotty knows this is his first year as head coach, but he's not running away from the standard is the standard, and that's the Super Bowl championship. He's won all the meetings, all the FaceTime. He has won that. He has earned that. He has said all the right things. Now, can he do it? To me, he's almost like Dak right now. Dak says all the right things. Does it translate to the field? Is this the right marriage that Dak Prescott has been looking for? Is this the right marriage with Brian Schottenheimer? We gonna find out as we're basically less than 12 hours away. Like I said, I know a lot of y'all will be watching on stream, or you might be going out somewhere. I thought about going to AT&T Stadium, but we're not going to do that because we're already slated to go to the Giants game. So we're going to kick it here on the live stream. Catch me here about 7:15-ish. I think it started at 7:20. Let me see what time the game starts tomorrow. 7:20 Central Standard Time. 7:20. So we'll be going live 7:15. And it's supposed to be rain in the forecast. So, Dak throwing that boy 40 times, that might be dangerous. So, yeah, it is going to be who's going to be more physical if it's a rainy game. So, Cowboys, strap up your cleats, get a good breakfast in, and let's get that victory. I'm taking the Cowboys. So, watch the game, have fun, happy football, NFL football to all my people who celebrate. This is our time of the year. For my Cowboys Nation, let's get ready to shock the world. We already calling it right here, right now. So like I said, while you're watching the game, if you got your phone or you got a tablet or whatever your extra device is, if you want some Cowboys action showing that fandom right from his couch at the same time watching the game, join the live, man. We'll be live the whole stream. We'll stream the whole game, and then join me post game to get your thoughts out the way. But until then, man, y'all know it. I want to appreciate all y'all for joining in the chat. Like, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Go ahead and share it one time. Try to get this platform up a little bit more. I'm trying to give y'all some more content and behind the scenes of DFW sports of some of your favorite teams that might come out of this city, especially when it comes to the Cowboys. But, you know, we move into the season. So if you're not on X, follow me on X at Drewski Selfmade, man. Give me a follow. Give me a holler, man. I'll follow back and we can do some work, man. Until then, I will catch y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all know my slogan. Do everything with love, baby, because love always wins. With that, that's the law. I'm out, y'all. Go Cowboys. Oh, hold on. I can't help it that we the
Self-made independent hoe, I'm all about my businesses. I consistently continue to bring energy and know that keep it popping like I'm full of electricity. Try to hold me out, I wish you would have the audacity. Take a reflexive, now I'm shitting on the industry. Self-made not a title, cause it's my identity. And wear it on my skin like it's a part of my ethnicity. Mary keep on blowing like instruments in the symphony. They keep a play and ain't faced by hating. It makes me increase my intensity.